Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Insufficient Friends. I'm Kevin. She's Nikki.
Hi.
And Nick, special guest joining us this week. My old co-host, not our old co-host, because this was before you were on here, but she's Stevie.
Hi.
Steve, how are you?
Our favorite guest.
Oh, thank you guys. I'm overjoyed. Life is pretty good these days.
Life is pretty good, I'm sure, for you. As we told everybody last week, you're engaged now, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
I love it. I have a million questions, and I didn't want to ask them all before, because we always talk before you record, but I wanted to save them. Okay, so walk us through the moment and what you were feeling and how it all went down.
Oh my gosh. I'm kind of at a crossroads between like I could describe it perfectly, but also I think I blacked out. So just bear with me. So as I was telling Kevin, I've told a lot of people this, there were elements of surprise, but like I knew it was going down. So Taylor's oldest time, we had gone ring shopping like maybe a week prior, and we picked up my ring, and Will said, can you pick out like an Amazon one in case it's not done yet? Because rings take a while. And so I was like, okay, it could happen soon. And then Friday before Labor Day, Will's sweet, sweet mother that I love so much asked me to get our nails done together. So
You knew.
giveaway. And then I also always said I wanted our families to be there. I wanted at least, my dad, and like if my best friend could be there, that would be great. So I knew, okay, it's Labor Day weekend. Our families are going to be together. It's probably going to happen that weekend. So I was a little like, I wanted to be surprised more. So that kind of sucks, but it's fine. There can still be surprises. So we're at the lake. We're there on Saturday, and I mean, it's probably 5 p.m. I've been drinking all day. And they go, oh, let's go for a boat ride. I'm like, okay, great. I'm in my swimsuit, ready for the boat. And then Will's mom goes, well, I think I'm going to wear a dress. And I actually had a little freak out moment. I had a bit of a diva moment here because I was like, oh my God, it's happening on the boat. I don't want it to happen on the boat. My hair's gonna be a mess after this boat ride. Like it can't be on the boat. So I had this whole thing in my head. My dad had to like talk me off a ledge. He's like, just get on the damn boat. So we get on the boat. And then we're on the boat. And this is the slowest my grandpa has ever driven this boat, I think, in my life. And I'm just sitting there, like, kind of like holding my hair. And I'm like, at this point, I think it's happening on the boat. So every corner we turn, I'm like, okay, what gives? Where is it? And then we start going back to the house. And I thought, okay, I'm like facing the water and the dock is behind me. And I'm thinking, I'm not going to look at the dock. I'm just going to look at the water. I'm going to talk to Will, and I'm not going to ruin any more surprises than I've already ruined for myself. So I'm just sitting on the water like, yeah, nothing, not going to turn around. And then the boat has been docked. I hear a song playing that is one of our songs, and Will takes my hand, takes me out the boat, and I see my best friend and her husband, and my whole family's like lined up, and my grandparents have like a picnic table built into their dock. So the picnic table had candles and flowers and champagne bottles with our faces on them, and of course that's when he proposed. And I don't remember a lot from that part. I don't remember what he said, poor guy, but I know it was great. And I just know in the video, I'm going like this the whole time. I'm like fanning myself, and I'm like, I cringe at it. Why did I do that? The whole freaking speech, I'm like this, like it's not, whatever. But it was the best. It was the best day. And it was,
I love
couldn't,
that.
it really couldn't have gone better. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Well, I thought the pictures were adorable. I think
Thank you.
your soon-to-be mother-in-law posted them. I think that was the first one I saw,
Yes.
and I was like,
That would have
oh
been
my
Suzanne,
God.
yes.
Yes, so cute. Don't worry about how you looked because it was so cute to
Oh,
see
thank
like your
you.
emotion in that. Oh, it was so perfect. I loved it. I
Thank
love
you.
seeing the
Thank you.
pictures. Yeah, we're so
Yes,
happy for
there's
you.
been a lot of love coming our way, and I'm so
hmm
grateful.
Yeah. And you're in your engaged era, as is another famous woman that we love.
Really? Who?
So shocking, right?
Good Lord.
I think maybe minutes after I said yes and we hugged and everyone started cheering, I think the first words out of my mouth were, I can't believe I got engaged the same week as Taylor Swift. So my
That's amazing,
priorities
and I love it.
are right.
Oh man.
Hey, Will knows
I
who he's
know. I was
marrying,
like, did
so
you plan this? You tell
I
Travis.
guarantee he did. But what you said about it not like really being a surprise is kind of funny. That's exactly how mine was too. But I think that's just we all have an intuition, woman's intuition.
Exactly.
We know.
Exactly.
I knew when I didn't know like how Casey was going to do it, but I knew he
Exactly.
was going to do it as soon as we left. And so, but whenever he asked him, like, yeah, it was totally a surprise.
Yeah, of course. Well, and
It's
I
just a
think
woman's intuition.
not only intuition, but I mean, it's either like you get to control the situation and it goes
Hmm.
exactly how you always dreamed of, but then you know everything, or you know absolutely nothing and it could be something that you never wanted and it could be like none of
Yeah.
the details would be right. So if you're a
Hmm.
control freak like me, you kind of just have to settle for kind of knowing, but still like loosening the reins a little bit to let him do his own thing too with it.
Yeah.
It's like never gonna be a true surprise unless
Yeah.
I just don't think that exists. And maybe someone
No,
got away with it, but it wasn't gonna
no.
be us.
I highly doubt it. So how is wedding planning gonna go? Are you gonna give Will any control? Or is it gonna be like you compromise on everything, or is it gonna be like what you want?
That's a great question. I haven't really thought about it.
Mm,
Um, I'm not like a girl that's been like planning her wedding her whole life. I have
mm-hmm,
certain things that I know that I want, but it's very minor details. Will says he doesn't want anything to do with it, but then I'll be like, "Oh, how about purple flowers?" And he's like, "No, obviously you do green." Like
mm-hmm.
he is gonna want to have some say, and that's
Yeah.
great. But we were together 5 years, and I just got a ring on my finger, so I'm like taking it one step at a time. I'm not ready for
Yeah.
the wedding planning. I'm like, let's just be happy this happened.
And enjoy your engagedness.
Yes.
Yeah. I was the opposite. I already like day later had everything planned. But Casey knew that. So as long as your partner knows you, it's fine.
Right, right.
Everybody can
I
probably
love
notice
that.
that I'm noticeably silent during this. It's because I have no flippant idea as to what's going on right now. So,
Well, anyways, we're very excited for you.
yes, we
So
are.
happy
Thank you
for you.
Very
guys.
happy
Thank
for you.
you.
Yeah. And for Will too, because
Of
he's there
Yes,
course.
too.
Of course.
obviously. Yes, we're very happy for Will as well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyways, that was the biggest highlight of
Yes.
my previous weeks, so that's all I wanted to talk
Yeah.
about.
So, Steve,
Yeah.
besides that, obviously your highlight of the year. Like,
Pretty
there's
much.
nothing that's gonna there's nothing that's gonna top that this year, I would say.
I mean, Eagles winning the Super Bowl and my engagement in 1 year
Yeah.
can't really
Yeah.
complain.
Okay. Well, the Eagles winning the Super Bowl happened a while ago. We've already talked about that. So, was there anything else that has happened this summer that has been of note to you? You know, we usually have you on and you talk about pop culture things or whatever of note that you thought was interesting or whatever. What's been going on? What's something that you thought was fun that we can discuss today?
Well, I don't know how much Kev can discuss this, but I personally was very into Love Island
Same, that's on my
this
list.
year.
Yep, can't discuss any of that at all.
Kevin's gonna hate us.
it was kind of the worst season ever, but also maybe
Yes.
the best.
Yeah.
So, and I also have never heard this much about Coldplay in one summer in my entire life. I think that was a pretty big, I don't know if we'd call it a highlight, but
That
it
was
was definitely
comical.
a big
Yeah.
moment this
Yeah,
summer.
that was comical.
Um, the release of Happy Gilmore 2 seemed to be a
Yeah.
big talk of the town. And then music wise, the entire podcast that Taylor Swift was on, the fact that she went on New Heights is its own moment. But I mean, the obviously announcement of Life of a Showgirl, huge in my world. And then the recent release of Man's Best Friend, I've been listening to Sabrina Carpenter's new album on repeat. I would say those are my big, in terms of pop culture, those are my big summer moments.
Okay.
Nice.
I have not heard Sabrina's album. I did not know the new album had dropped. I've heard the new song. What was it, Man Child, that came out
Man-Child.
Yeah, so that was
like
the
a month ago?
single.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
heard that, but I have not heard the album.
It's constantly stuck in my head, like in a good way, not in a bad way. It's just so good. But I haven't listened to the
Yeah.
album yet.
Yeah.
I will say she every time she really surprises me. She's so witty and her music is it's what's the word? It's a lot of innuendos, but
Oh
it's
yeah.
very clever. It's like
Mhm.
yes, I guess it's technically it's inappropriate. It's not kid-friendly music, but some of it you wouldn't know. You hear it on the radio and a kid could easily sing it and not think like this is a inappropriate song, but it's just those hidden kind of gotcha messages that I love. I think she's so talented
Mhm.
in that way. Very,
Yeah, I think that's definitely what she's really good at. Well, one of
yeah,
the things
so
she's
fun.
really good at. Yeah,
Yeah, totally.
I love that. Yeah, so Love Island was on my list to talk about,
Hmm.
Taylor and Travis, and then Taylor on the podcast and Coldplay. The only other thing I had on my list that you didn't mention was Ozzy was a big thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, rest in peace.
Ozzy
Hmm.
and Brian Wilson were the two that I saw
Yeah.
on there. So,
Hmm.
as far as music goes, so you had
Hmm.
two notable musicians die over the summer that were pretty. I mean, you
Hmm.
had other ones die. Not saying that there's other ones that
Yeah.
did as well,
Yeah.
but two very notable musicians pass away over
Hmm.
the summer. But
Yeah.
It's
Well,
very,
let's
sorry.
oh, sorry.
I was
No,
gonna
I was
say,
just
it's
gonna
always
say
very,
let's talk about that first because Stevie and I are gonna talk about Taylor for probably quite a while, so we might end with that.
totally, yeah. It's so odd when celebrities pass away because it feels like you know them,
Yeah.
and I don't think that's just someone that has parasocial relationships like myself. I don't think that's just my experience. I think that's anyone who is a fan of anyone
mhm.
feels that way. It's like you lost someone that you know, and I don't know, it's such a weird, it's an odd concept to grasp.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I thought the same thing. I had the same thoughts when Liam Payne passed away.
Oh my gosh,
And I
yeah.
started thinking about it more, and I was talking to my mom about it and Casey about it. And Casey was like, I literally don't understand what's happening. And my mom was like, I do. But my mom went through high school with me, obviously. And she's
Yeah.
like, well, you listened to One Direction when you were happy, when you were sad, when you had just broken up with the boyfriend, when you were about to graduate. And she's like, they had a song for everything. And I'm like, I mean, yeah, because it's about more than just, oh, they have good songs.
Yeah.
Well, that's my opinion at least. But it's like life and your feelings and everything intertwined. And so like when that happened, I was like, huh, that's weird. I can't
Mhm.
Yeah.
believe it happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
And with Ozzy, it's just like one of those people that you're like, oh, he's never gonna die. He's been through so much. He should have died a
Right.
long time
Well,
ago
and also
with what he did.
also the fact that he had just done a show like a day or two beforehand, and then he just
Hmm.
is all of a sudden gone is another one that was just
So
kind of crazy.
crazy.
It's like
Yeah.
I just saw this guy performing a video of this guy performing at a concert like 2 days ago, and now he's just
Mhm.
poof. Um,
Yeah.
like
It's
I knew he
like
wasn't in great
almost like
shape,
divine
but
timing.
yeah,
Like that was a perfect goodbye for
yeah.
him, at
So
Mhm.
least. Yeah. So crazy.
yeah,
It is
but
weird though. Mhm.
yes. Um, as far
One thing that was
as
not weird was I was laughing like at every Coldplay meme, everything like that. Um, I died when that first happened. It was so
So crazy.
funny, and I do not feel bad for them at
No,
all.
I'm with you. You did not.
well,
People are like, oh, but
don't
their lives are ruined now. If
don't
they wouldn't
cheat.
have covered their faces like that and been so like, oh my God, no one would have even done anything. No one would have cared.
Yep.
No. Well,
Yeah.
one, don't cheat.
Uh, Thank you. Like this was so avoidable.
Two,
Yes.
don't don't if you're gonna like
Don't cheat in
don't cheat.
public.
One, just don't cheat.
Yeah.
That's the easiest thing. Just don't cheat. It's not that difficult. If you're not happy,
Hmm.
be done with it. But why are you going to how can you go to an event that has 70,000 people at it
Yeah.
and not expect somebody to see something there.
Yeah.
Like, just,
Well, and I think they were with like a work friend or something with
yeah,
them. So also then I'm like, if I'm that friend, A, I would not be there condoning that. That's so weird
Crazy.
to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then so this isn't them, but this is the company after that he was
Oh.
CEO or whatever of.
Astronomer.
hmm
Yes. Didn't they hire, was it Gwyneth Paltrow?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Chris Martin's
Who,
ex-wife. Yeah.
yes, that was so funny too, to do like the
So
PR
good.
after.
That is like that will
So
go down in
good.
history of one of the best marketing collabs. Like they were on it. That was genius.
Yes. Oh my God, it was so good. Kev, do you know what happened there
with what? What are you talking about?
with Gwyneth Paltrow?
No, I don't know about the Gwyneth
Okay.
Paltrow
Oh.
thing. I knew about the Coldplay thing, but I don't know about the Gwyneth Paltrow thing. Yeah.
So the company was he CEO, Steve?
Yes, he
I
was
I
think
think so,
CEO.
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So obviously because all that happened,
Mm-hmm.
then he's tied with the name of the company.
Yeah.
So the company, you said astronomer? Is it
Yes.
Astronomer,
astronomer?
yeah.
Okay. They hired Gwyneth Paltrow, who was the ex-wife of what was his name?
Chris Martin, who's the singer of Coldplay,
Yeah.
like the lead singer, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
To do like the PR in the aftermath of all this. So she did like a little ad and did all the like messaging afterwards and it
Hmm.
was so funny.
Interesting.
Like that was a baller move
Yeah.
for
And it was
sure.
very satirical. Like it
Yeah.
wasn't
Yeah.
professional. It was like she's reading these really crazy lines. Like everyone knows at this point what she's doing. Like they
Yeah.
weren't
Yeah.
giving out these stats, but it was
Hmm.
clearly like this is a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah. That's the way. I think that's the best way to handle it. Is just make a
Totally.
joke out of it. Like,
Totally.
Yeah.
don't try to be serious. Like, just basically admit that you effed up and just make a joke out of yourself and just get it done with. Like, and move on. It's the easiest way to
Yeah.
do it. It's you beat everybody else to the punchline and it's just done and you get it over with and you move on. Like,
Hmm.
Yeah.
instead of trying to
Yeah.
when I feel like when you take and make it like a when you try to like complain or push it off on somebody else, you just make it a bigger thing and then you just drag it on longer and it's just
Hmm.
it ends up being a bigger hassle than what it needs to be. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
comical if that's what they did. So I did not know
Yeah.
about that part. I did know like it was the CEO and I think their like head of HR was the woman that it was and it's like a bunch
Yeah.
of
HR issues
yeah,
galore.
like which is a whole nother thing entirely. Like
Hmm.
yeah,
I think that obviously it's a comical situation. I feel so bad for obviously their former spouses because I think both of them have filed by now. But both of the former spouses handled it very well and like social media and everything. So that was admirable. But the memes that came out of it were so funny. And then all the ballparks that started doing Coldplay
Oh, so
cams.
funny.
Oh my God, so funny. Yeah. So out of a horrible situation came lots of funny memes
yeah,
and
and
Nice.
there's been a couple different, I guess, instances that have happened like that with CEOs because I've seen a couple things on Reddit that have begged the question of like who was the worst CEO of the summer, and it was like a picture, six different pictures of six different people, and I don't know what the other ones did. So I think one of them was the dude at the tennis match that took the little kid's hat. I think that was one of them too. But
Mm,
I don't know what the other ones did or what they were or anything else. So I just kind of were scrolling through and saw it, and I'm like, oh well, I don't really care
mhm.
enough, so I just keep on going. But yeah, it's the Coldplay one was pretty comical, and that kind of became a viral moment of the summer. So
Mhm. Yeah, definitely funny. Okay, so Love Island. Oh my God, it
you,
was the worst amazing
I'll just
season
sit back like
ever.
this.
Well, first
It's
of all, Kev, do you know what Love Island is?
I mean, I've heard of it.
Okay,
like, do you know
Steve,
the
you got to give him a
concept?
rundown.
Do you know
Not
just
really.
like you know what the
Nope,
concept
don't
is?
have a clue. I've heard of it. That's about it.
So it's a dating show. Like the
Yes.
goal is for like one couple to win. It's the couple with the best connection.
Okay.
And essentially you start with like it's like six guys and six girls, but throughout like they'll bring in more people, like they'll throw off the numbers so it's an odd like odd amount of girls, in boys so that let's say there's one more girl, well then someone has to go home. Like they have to pick, okay, 5 boys, 6 girls, one of the girls is gonna have to go home. So now they have to figure out who's got the best connections between that group, and that kind of happens, and an extra boy will be there, and so on and so forth. And it's honestly it's getting so, what's the word? Crass. Like you can't watch this show with anyone. It is insane the things these people are doing on television. But anyway, it's supposed to be like a dating show.
Okay.
At this point, I don't believe in dating shows. I think that if anyone's going on a dating show, they're going to like be famous.
Yeah,
They're not going to find love.
it's for your
And if they
Instagram.
do,
It's for your Instagram fame. Yeah.
exactly. So I think with just that being kind of a known thing at this point, the people are not great people. Like they're fine, but they're not there for the right reasons. So it's whatever. And this season, it was, I would say, like it felt like every other week someone on the show was getting like taken off the cast because they found like a
Like a racist post on their
yeah, like
previous
a
social media or
some type
something.
of
I felt like I heard about that at once,
controversial
one
folks from their
incident
past.
of one person
Yeah.
being taken off for a racist post, but I didn't.
Yeah. There
Well,
were
there was
didn't-
only two,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
to be happen in the same season, like people are forming these connections and they're thinking they're gonna win, and then the next day, oh, this person's not on the show anymore. It's just it was just a really wild season, and they don't
what it
tell
sounds
you
like.
the other people in there that, and then by the time they got to the end, it just felt like everyone was trying to couple up to make it to the end and get the most airtime and
Yeah.
possibly win. Like none of the couples are still together. I mean, okay, I think maybe
And
two.
two.
I have heard a little bit about it. So I do know a few people who do watch it, and I've heard a little bit about it. And if I was told correctly, this also runs in real time, right? It's not like The Bachelor where they
Yeah.
film it all and then they come back and do it later. This is
Yeah.
being filmed and aired at the same time, right?
There is like a 3-day delay, I think.
Yeah,
But
but it's
that's
not
like-
as
every-
delayed
Yeah.
as like
Right.
a couple months later.
It's
Yeah.
not like
Yeah.
the season, and it's Sunday through Friday every single day. These
Oh, it's
people,
on every day?
yes.
They take a break on
Oh,
Wednesdays
Wednesday.
and Saturdays.
Yes.
There's
Wednesdays,
like a day
Saturdays.
break. But yeah, it's
Oh,
like
it's on every
as
night?
live as it can be.
We
Yeah.
might as well be watching like these people every move. Like we are, cameras are on, mics are on, we're watching. It's
Yeah.
every single day.
This is the
This
flippin'-
show has ruined my life.
Yeah.
It's too much
When
of a
it was
commitment.
Wednesday or Saturday, I was like, what do I do?
Yeah.
There's nothing to watch.
I spent my whole
Like,
summer
that's the point I got
inside.
to.
I'm watching
Yeah.
Love Island inside every day.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think 3 of the couples are still together now that I think about it because Taylor
Shelley
and
and
Clark,
Eve. Oh, Taylor and Clark, and
And
then
Nik and
Alandria.
Alandria?
Yeah.
I think Taylor and Clark.
Is
are
it
still
over?
together.
Is the season over or is it
Oh,
still
yeah,
going?
yeah.
Okay, the season's
It's been
over.
over
over.
for a while.
The couple that won are not together anymore. So Steve, what were your feelings? So I loved Amaya. I was
Loved
iffy
Amaya.
on like Brian stood up for Amaya in that
Yeah.
Stand Your Business challenge. That felt genuine.
Yeah.
But I don't know how genuine I felt about like them pairing up, if that makes
Okay.
sense.
No, I totally agree. And also,
Mm-hmm.
I think here's my thing. I think loved Amaya. I didn't like love her more than everyone else. And honestly,
Yes, yeah.
I could see like if I was there, I might be like, damn, this girl has a lot of energy. I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
she can, like, I don't know if I can really deal with her all the
Mm-hmm.
time. And so I think once they did that challenge where they ranked everyone and then it was actually like America's ranking after,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that was a 180 for Maya. Everyone,
Yeah.
all the guys wanted to be with her after that, and all the girls wanted to be her friend. I think that was so telling of
Mm-hmm.
one, how much of an influence like America's vote has, and two, why
Yeah.
like once again these people are not there for the right reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But so I mean, I think Brian and Maya was kind of like, you know what, take it or leave it. He could just be
Mm-hmm.
going for it to be with the girl that's probably going to win because everyone was going to vote for her. Or he could actually like her, or it was just the person he liked the most.
Yeah.
I think people were getting voted out wrongly left and right. If it were me running the show, Jeremiah would have stayed. TJ
Mhm.
would have stayed. I love Iris.
Yes.
Iris is my favorite person to come out of this
Yes.
season.
Yes, I liked Iris as
And
well.
Pepe
for
can
sure. No, Pepe's annoying. Yes. Olandria was always one of my favorites.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't feel like there were people that were saying she was like mean girlish. I didn't get that. I didn't get,
No,
obviously we were not there, so I'll give that caveat. We were not there, obviously.
right,
But from what we saw, I didn't get that at all. And I don't know if her and Nick are real or not. I have no
right.
idea, but they're cute together and they're
Yeah,
funny. They're hilarious. They work
yeah,
well together.
yeah. Nick
Out
was
of
always
all
my favorite
the,
guy.
yes, same. I felt like he was pretty real. He was in a tough situation with Sierra
Yeah,
um, but I think Shelly and Ace make the most sense. Like, okay, they
yes,
are a real couple.
yes,
And then Taylor and Clark are like second for me of
yeah,
like, this feels real.
yeah.
And then
No, but
Nick and Alandria go either way.
yeah, Taylor and Clark were a tough pill to swallow, but I'm there for them now. I
Yeah,
think,
same.
I pick Clark. He's there.
Hmm.
That's what he wants, and I'm here
Yeah.
for it. I think if I had to live in a house with Huda for more than maybe a few hours, I would voluntarily leave the show. She
Yes, it's
seems
a lot.
unbearable. I'm so
Mhm.
glad she'll maybe she's watching this. I don't know, but I don't need to know her.
I doubt
I'm
she's
good.
one of
Yeah.
the I doubt she's one of the 5 people that watch this podcast. So
Yeah. No, we don't have enough watchers for
Well, if
that.
you guys blow
It's
up
like
one day,
it
just know
was
you guys
never
are going through a bad
anything
look,
like
but I'm good.
yeah. It was never anything like so terrible like I never would want to like talk to her or anything, but I think she needs therapy.
Oh, big time.
There was so much toxic behavior and everyone was
Yeah.
like, "Girl, what's going on?" And I wanted to like scream sometimes when I was watching it. So I
Yeah.
think if she came into her own, got some help from clear previous traumas, she'd be
Yes.
totally fine. She'd be very interesting and probably very cool to hang out with.
Yeah, and it was a
But
shame. Like when I first saw her talking to Chris, I thought, oh my gosh,
mhm.
this is the Huda we should have seen. She seems happy, she's giggly,
Yes,
she's flirty. But then she just
settled
can't leave
right
it
back
at
into
that.
that.
She
Yep.
has to
Hmm.
push his buttons a little bit or,
Yeah.
make him feel inferior a little bit. And she also
Hmm.
does one of my biggest pet peeves, which is when people either can't think of a word that they want to use or they just think that it's funny to like cuss every other word, but it was constantly cussing. And that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if people cuss, but it was constantly. And I just
Yeah.
kept thinking, we have to, she's a mother. We have to put a stop to this. This is insane.
Yeah. She was just a lot at
She was a
points.
lot.
So she did an NFL commercial. Did you see the
Girl,
NFL commercial?
yes, she talked about the tush push. I'm not happy about
Yeah.
it. Leave my Eagles out of this toxic mess.
Yes, it's like I want to like her. I really
I
do. I
know.
really do. Because I want to give everyone a chance, but even I was like, this is like a lot coming from me. And I try not to be super judgy, at least. But yeah. So it was like
what was that
it
face,
was the
Steve?
worst season,
I was just
but
gonna
also
say
like, I think
I'm
it's been the most interactive, or I don't know. There was just something different about this season, but it was also the worst.
it really was the worst. And Kev, I wasn't making that face about Nikki. I was gonna say I also try not to be judgmental, but I stopped myself because that's not true.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't about Nikki. I knew it was something about the being judgmental thing. Yeah, I think all of us try to not be judgmental, but
Yeah.
it happens. Like,
We're human.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
I have a short
All
fuse
humans
at times.
judge. Even someone who's like morally perfect still judges for
Yes.
sure. But yeah, it was like a love to hate it season for sure. It made
Right.
me
It
want
was
to be so
a
mad, but
car
I still watched
crash.
every single episode.
Yeah.
So I feel like next summer we have to have Kev watch some, like just like
Oh
at
my
least one
God.
episode so you can see
well, it sounds like I have to
what it's
watch
like.
like it sounds like I have to watch like 4 or 5 days in order to understand what the flip's
Well,
going
you'd
on.
have to watch way more than that to understand. So I feel like
Yeah.
just one episode to get the vibe would be enough for you. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mhm.
We'll see. I mean, I guess that could be my mandatory uh, what we call reality television episode for the year or whatever that we do.
Mhm.
This year it was
Mhm.
Vanderpump or whatever, Vanderpump Rules. Last year it was or Vanderpump. Sorry, it was Vanderpump Villa this year. Last year it was what was it last year?
Secret Lives? Did you
We
see
did
No.
that?
that. We did that this
It was
year.
Vanderpump and
Because it was
Secret
the
Lives. It
mash.
was like
It
a
was the
crossover.
episode where,
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
right.
the Secret
Um,
Lives went to Vanderpump Villa. I think it
yeah.
was Real Housewives last year.
That's right. It was Real
Jersey. It
Housewives.
was Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, Real
Yeah.
Housewives in New
Yeah.
Jersey.
Oh, Kev, I wish God to never have watched an episode of any of these and being able to watch it for the first time. I'm so envious of you.
Don't
Mhm.
be. I
So
wish I
jealous.
could still have not watched any of them, to tell you the truth, for the most part. So,
Well,
um,
that's too bad. I had to watch Tommy
speaking
Boy, so.
speaking of the Real Housewives, Steve, I don't know if you know this. I sent it to Nick the other day, or not the Real Housewives. Sorry, the
Secret
Secret
Lives.
Lives.
Oh, The Bachelorette?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of
Are
course I know.
well, I mean, it's not
Taylor Frankie
surprising that you
Paul.
know.
I love her.
Yep.
Is this a surprise? It kind of surprised me. No, I don't know why it surprised me, but
Mhm.
it surprised me a little bit that, like, I don't know. It just kind of surprised me.
Well,
It
I
did
think she's
surprise
the
me a little
first.
bit.
She's the
But
first one
yeah,
that's not from the franchise. Like normally they
correct.
take one
Yep.
of the girls from the last Bachelor season, make her the Bachelorette, and then a guy
Mhm.
who doesn't win that season will go on to be the Bachelor, and so on
Well,
and so forth.
that too, but
Yeah.
also I just kind of figured that's like I don't know that I guess after learning a little bit about the group of moms, I'm
Mom
not as
talk?
surprised. Yeah, the mom talks or whatever. I'm not as surprised, but with like a religious group and like supposedly religious people and like what I know about the Bachelor and the Bachelorette, it was a little surprising. Also knowing about the like mom talks, I guess it doesn't really
Well,
surprise me that much.
I
So
was gonna say you watched, some
yeah,
of what they do. They're
yeah,
not morally superior by
yeah.
any means.
No.
Yeah,
Also, Steve, can we just appreciate how Kevin calls them the mom talks? I
What do you
Mom
want me to
love
call
talk.
them?
that.
I
What do you,
know,
I
it's so
mean?
funny.
It's just funny. It's just funny.
I'm getting to the age where I'm probably gonna start calling it Walmart's too. So like
Yeah,
it's just a matter
totally.
of time. Like I don't know. This is all things that I'm not used to too. We're talking about reality television. Like yeah, that's not my thing.
Yeah.
Well, I think, going back to being surprised that it's like someone from a known as being like a religious person. I think if
Mhm.
anyone who has watched and is a fan of Taylor Frankie Paul specifically knows that she's pretty separated from the church and she's
Mhm.
still Christian. I think she's made it pretty known that does not follow the Mormon religion anymore.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
So
Well then,
there's
whatever.
which you wouldn't know, but just to answer that question, I also going back to kind of like maybe this person's not doing this for the right reasons and just overall why people do shows nowadays. I mean, this is a huge opportunity for her, and it's also a
Mhm.
huge opportunity for the show, The Bachelorette.
Oh,
I think
it's a
that
great move for ABC to pick her as the Bachelorette
exactly.
because
It's a
like
great
And
you
this,
pull
crossover.
I mean, this
somebody
show
from
has
like
skyrocketed
yeah, you pull
on
Yeah.
somebody
success.
from like that's something that's that popular. Yeah, it's a great move. Like I'm not
Yeah,
going to
Yeah.
deny that. And
I,
I'm
I
not
wouldn't have
trying to
watched it.
and I'm not trying to bash her or anything else. Like don't
Yeah.
hopefully nobody thinks that I'm trying to do that. Like that's not what I'm
Mhm.
trying to do here.
No, I didn't think
I
Taylor,
that
if
way.
you're watching, we're
yeah,
not bashing you.
not I
No, I
you do
really like
whatever you want to
her.
do. I don't
Me
really
too.
care. Like
I'm actually
you be
glad
happy.
to be out of the Dakota storyline, to be
Yes.
honest. So,
Yeah.
Kev,
I don't
maybe
know what
you
you're
saw
talking
some of
about.
this. Okay, so she has a toxic relationship with her baby daddy of one of the kids and
Yeah.
previous boyfriend, and it was just like a recurring thing every single
Well,
episode
good
of
for
Secret Life.
her.
So
Good for
I'm
her to
glad that she's
not.
out of that.
Good for her to not be in that anymore because that's not
Exactly.
anything that
Exactly. So
anybody
I'm
deserves to be in. So
thrilled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think yeah, she's probably one of like the crazier ones and she's had a inch very her trajectory's good. Like honestly,
Mhm.
she went from the bottom to the top, I feel like, in terms of
Yeah.
watching her journey through the last two seasons
Hmm.
of her show. Obviously, we only see such a small part of life, but she does seem very genuine. I think
Yeah.
a lot of those moms are like, money, money, money. Let me just do what I need to do and like worry about me. And like, I do feel like Taylor is one of the more genuine ones.
I
So
agree.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel happy for her. And yeah, once again, Hulu has just absolutely, in this show in general, has skyrocketed these past 2 years. And I think it is a huge move on ABC's part. I probably wouldn't have
Hmm.
watched it. And now I'm definitely going to be tuning in.
Yeah.
So also,
I wouldn't have watched along the same lines. Bachelor in Paradise was brought back this year. I wouldn't have
oh,
watched it, but they redid it all because I was kind of getting tired of it. It was the same thing. So they totally redid it. It's like part dating show, part game show now. They brought in the Goldens. It's in a different location. It was actually pretty good. So I think just in general,
yeah.
their franchise is evolving a lot, which is
Wait,
good because it needed to switch a little bit.
when you say Bachelor in Paradise, is that the ad? Because I the station that I work for is an ABC affiliate, so I see a lot
Mhm.
of ABC stuff, like promos,
Yeah.
ads, things like that all the time. And I see other ones on NBC and stuff too because I work for a television station. Like I see all that kind of crap all the time. But
Yeah.
um, was that the when you say Bachelor in Paradise? I don't remember seeing a Bachelor in Paradise ad. I do remember seeing though a
The Golden.
Golden Retriever.
no, I do remember seeing a Deal or No Deal Paradise or Deal or No Deal Island, which almost looked like a dating show. Is
Oh,
that the
I
same
haven't seen
thing?
Oh,
It
that.
must not be the same thing.
No.
Okay. Okay. I don't remember seeing a Bachelor in Paradise ad, so that I must have missed
Oh,
that one.
weird.
But
Bachelor in Paradise is where they get like a lot of people. It's more
yeah,
like Love
I
Island.
remember
It's
it
not just like one
from years
person.
ago, but
Yeah.
I didn't notice it this summer. I knew it was like something they did like
So in the
between The Bachelor and The
past,
Bachelorette, but
yeah, in the past it was just like the whole goal was just to couple up, and you
yeah.
didn't like win anything. The win was love.
Mm.
In quotes.
yeah.
Now they made it more like Love Island, where if you end up as a couple, you can either choose the couple or money. And so it was like the two couples, they chose each other, blah, blah, blah. They ended up winning money anyway, but they made it more like a Love Island type game
Hmm.
show type feel.
Interesting.
So I thought it was good. I watched it,
Hmm.
which I hadn't watched the last couple. So
Okay.
Before we move on, Nikki, I have been dying to say this to you. Has anyone told you you look like Whitney from Mom Talk?
no.
I think like
I
there's
love hate
something.
that.
Well, okay, 'cause it's not like I'm not talking villain edit Whitney. I know she had some rough moments. I like her. I think she's like
I
come
do
one of
too.
my
Yeah.
favorites. But there's like maybe it's like her dialect or like something about her just reminds me of you. But I was scared to say that like over text because she's didn't get the best
Because she got
edit.
the villain in it. I
I
think
needed
she's
to
come
like
back around.
yeah, I needed to like
She did have her
explain it
moments
to
where I was
you.
like, "Oh my God, what are you doing?" But I think she's come back around this season and not been so all over the place,
Yeah.
crazy. Um, that's interesting. I don't know. I do follow her. I have been watching her and
Oh, she's gonna be on
Mark
Dancing with the Stars. Yeah.
yeah, Mark Ballas or whatever, whoever that guy is on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah. She's a little over the top. Like that's not what reminds me of you. It's just
Hmm.
like sometimes when she's in the confessionals and she's just chill and talking, something about it. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to look more
That's
into
funny.
it.
That's funny. Now,
Uh,
um, I think of all of the so first season she was not my favorite.
No.
Second season, her actually this is funny. Her and Michaela were my favorites, which they were like enemies in the second
Yeah,
season. So
I
I thought
do
it was
love
funny that
Michaela.
each of them were my favorites. But yeah, apparently they're friends again now.
They're
So
all friends. It's
I
all
know.
fake.
Apparently on this season they will
Yeah.
be friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm.
Kev, I'm so excited to make you watch more.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe
It's
we do an episode where we make a dirty soda. Maybe we need to do this with Steve. Let's watch an episode together, like react and make a dirty soda together.
We all have
Oh
to
my
come
God,
up
I
with
would
our
love that.
own dirty soda recipe.
what's
Yes.
a dirty
I
soda?
love that. Remember how they can't have coffee, but they can have soda?
I
Mormons.
I'm
mean,
not going to say anything about that. Yeah.
yeah,
Remember how
kinda.
we talked about that? And
Yeah,
so they all like
but
consume soda like
yeah,
crazy.
but what's
And
a
so they do a dirty soda. It's basically like adding cream and other sweeteners and flavors or whatever because they go to like soda
that?
bars instead of coffee shops.
Oh, that
Yeah, it's basically like anything you'd find at a coffee shop, but instead
Yeah.
of cold brew, you'd have your base would be like a Coke or a Sprite or whatever you
oh,
prefer.
Yeah. So
I've
adding like cream and
so
Or
some
like limes.
sweetener
I've
Yeah.
to
heard of
Dr.
these.
Pepper. Yeah.
I've heard of these places. Like these are kind of like a newer thing that like pops up now. Places is like the
Yeah.
soda shops,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know. It just kind of I like the taste of just a Coke. Like, if I'm gonna have a soda, like, I just want a Coke. Like, I don't
Yeah.
True,
need,
but if that's your
don't-
only option, you probably at some point go, how can I make this a little more
See,
interesting?
Yeah.
I guess my thought process is if soda is my only option, there's like 1,000 sodas. Like,
Yeah.
there's so many sodas that I can pick from. I don't need to. And like,
I think it's
there's already like cherry Coke, vanilla Coke, like cherry vanilla Dr.
Yeah.
Pepper. Like, there's already different versions of most of these that I don't.
It's just like a trendy
It's a
thing
trendy
to me.
thing,
Like
yeah.
it's not like they're drinking it because, oh, I want a Coke. It's like that is
Yeah.
their Starbucks.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
You know how like in the
Sweet treat.
especially in like
I
the
get it.
2000s to 2020, it was cool to just have a Starbucks cup in your hand. Like moms at the park, you would see everyone would start. That's how it is with like swig. Like it's just the trendy treat drink thing.
Yeah.
I don't think it's actually because it's some great thing. I don't know. Maybe it is. I haven't actually tried one,
Well,
but
and these people don't get to experience like going to a coffee shop and looking at all the
Yeah.
different specialty drinks that they make, or going out and getting a cocktail and looking at the menu and going, "Ooh, this has this in it. This has this in it." So this is their way of like these soda places will have, yes, you can make your own, but they'll also have specialty ones where it's like this seasonal drink, it's got this, this, and this, and then you try it. It's like that's their version of that, which not everyone needs that, but a lot of people prefer it.
yeah.
I don't know. Like, you do.
I
You
think
do
that'd be
you.
a great episode for us
You
to
do
do.
you.
Though.
I think so.
Well-
I think we should.
Okay. Well, I guess that's what we'll do.
Okay.
Yeah, I would love that. So when the new season comes out, we'll make sure to do that. I think I don't remember
be
when it's
back.
coming out. I think it's this winter.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
not
so.
sure. I'd have to look, but
Okay.
I think
so
it was
now
like October,
so now I'm
November.
gonna have to watch.
Just like one app.
Now I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
watch. Whatever this is.
Love Island.
Love Island and
That's next summer.
and
Yeah,
whatever this is called. I don't remember. Secret Lives of
we
Mormon
can.
Wives.
Why don't we do that for our New Year's episode? We usually have Steve on for New Year's. We'll just do that
Sure.
Perfect.
because I know I don't at least follow my New Year's goals anyway. So we may as well just not talk about it.
I don't do New Year's resolutions because I know there's no way it's gonna happen. So
Yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah.
anyway, what else? Are we to Taylor Swift now? Is that where Is that
Yeah.
to the point where we're at now? That's gonna be
I
the
think that
next
was our last
probably double the length of
I
our
mean-
podcast already.
We don't have to go so into it. Like we really would talk so long about that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we could do like quick thoughts. Did you think they'd be engaged this year?
To be honest, I'm surprised it took that long, but I guess I understand because she's a wildly different position than like normal people.
I don't really know. I don't really know what to think about that. Like, it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't really, like, Taylor Swift is like 3 months younger than I am. So it doesn't surprise me that they're engaged. They've been dating now for what, 2.5, 3 years, something like that. Like around
Years
that
ago.
time. Like, that's somewhat seems about right for people. Like, I mean, it
That's
seems.
such an underwhelming reaction. Like
I
so,
know.
Kevin. I just scrolled back in our text messages because as soon as I saw it, I sent a
Oh.
screenshot to Steve and Kev in a group chat, and I said, "Shut the f up!" in all caps. And Kevin, you said, good for them." Like,
What else do you
did
want me
you
to
our
say?
aunt and uncle.
What
Like
else
it's
do you
a
want me to
family
say?
member.
Like, oh, good for them. Like, what else do you want me to say? Like,
Yeah,
I
and
feel
Stevie's
like
like, "I'm still in shock. Her posting the pics to So High School." And Kevin's like, "Good for," and you said FUR. That was annoying.
I think that's like
That's
because a
fun.
lot of times when I swipe,
Yeah.
like when I type,
know.
it's like the swipe thing, and I think that's just what it thinks I'm trying to put, and I don't know
Yeah.
why it does that.
It
Sometimes.
just added to like the underwhelmingness of that message, and I was like, okay.
Like you
cool.
can't even spell properly. You so don't care. You don't care that much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
I
was
mean,
just so funny.
it's like good for them. Like it's
Yeah.
nothing.
But
And then got a Snapchat notification from Stevie that she's skipping through the park because she's so happy about it. So it's like two entirely different thought processes on this whole thing.
Well,
mhm.
So
I think it was less like I honestly think this was the perfect amount of time.
Yeah.
I think any longer people would have been like, well, all right, this is going to be Joe Alwyn part two. What are we waiting
Mm-hmm.
for? And then if it was shorter, I mean, people are going to criticize no matter what, but truly I think
Yeah.
like perfect amount of time. 2 years, chef's kiss. That's the perfect amount of time to be dating
Mm-hmm.
when you're in your 30s. Like you know what you want. You guys are good. You've learned each other.
That's
You've gone through
exactly when we got
two of every
engaged.
season
Hmm.
together. Like you're good.
Yeah. They've lived
I
together. They've
yeah.
done it.
I
Yeah.
think it's the surprising thing was the fact that I mean the fact that she went on his podcast and the
Yes.
fact
I
that
was
she
shocked.
is posting something so personal. And of course you
Yeah.
can't hide that, but like a lot of celebrities don't post their actual proposal. Like you might see them
Mm-hmm.
out with a ring or there might be a couple photos here and there, but that is a huge
Mm-hmm.
personal thing. And she honestly, as much as she shares with us, she does keep a lot private. I think that was the surprising part. And she's posting
Yeah.
it playing so high school, and it's like she's never
Love that
confirmed that that
song.
song is about Travis, and so she's also playing into this narrative that people have created, almost confirming
Yeah.
like,
you
yep, you
know,
guys got it. This one was
I
about.
Mm-hmm.
I am I don't blame her for posting it. I think personally, I think for her that was probably the smartest thing to do because otherwise you're just going to have people speculating and it's just going to be a big ordeal and it's just you post it and it's done and it's out there. And
To,
the
mhm.
crazy thing to me is that they went on that podcast together and they were already engaged is
Yeah.
what
Well, I
his
think it was that day, like
It
after
was that day. It was after they finished airing because like in her engagement pictures, her
the
hair is like
headphones.
creased from the headphones. Yeah, you know.
Okay, because I know his
So it was that
dad said
day.
that they were basically like engaged for 2 weeks when it was announced. So
Well, I
Yeah.
think she
Hmm.
knew it was coming. Like she was, I think in Ed Kelsey's words, was
Hmm.
getting antsy at that time. Like obviously, I'm sure they bought the ring or they at least picked it out
Hmm.
already, and it was like known. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, I
Yeah.
think the word on the street is that after that podcast, they were going to dinner. On the way to dinner, that's when it happened.
mhm.
Yeah. Because that is so it happened in his backyard.
Mhm.
The backyard of his Leawood, which is on the Kansas side of
Oh
the state line.
my God, he
That's
lives
his
so
house in
close to
Leawood.
them.
I know we're like 10 minutes. I know, like I could die. We breathe the same
That's
air, but
insane.
it's whatever. Um, so that was their backyard. And so it sounds like they were like setting all that up while they were recording the podcast,
Totally. Yeah,
basically.
yeah, how
Yeah.
you gonna hide that? Oh
Yeah.
my God,
Yeah.
Taylor Swift is fully in Kansas City at
Right?
a
I
lot.
mean, I don't know why you're in St. Louis. There's nothing over there. You should be
That's what I'm
here.
saying.
But what was I gonna say? Oh, the fact that she posted it. I love that they're both like, what was it that they said, human exclamation points or whatever? Because
Yeah.
like it's so different than her previous relationships where she's had to hide. So I like that Travis Kelsey is a type of person that she can be free with almost, like
Yeah.
more not normal, but you know what I mean? Like other relationships he's had to hide or like hide from paparazzi and they're just like living life. And I love that. I
Well,
like that he's
yes.
not so serious. He brings out that.
Oh,
I'm talking as if I know them, but
Travis, I
yeah.
mean, pretty sure that Travis doesn't really care about being in the open. If I remember
Oh God, no,
correctly,
he's so
the
funny.
Chiefs
Oh my
had to
God,
stop
yeah.
him from doing a dating show at one point because they
Yeah.
were
He
I
did
like,
a
mean, they
dating
have to stop
show.
him from a lot of stuff.
yeah, so like,
Yeah.
dude doesn't have a problem with like being out in the open and in the public eye,
No,
like,
and he's been on Happy Gilmore in that other
yeah,
weird TV show that I watched one episode of, Gruesome or Grotesque or whatever it was. It was
Yes.
very odd. But like so the fact that they both are like just so out there and fun. I love that. I don't know. I love that. It's very different.
Yes. And I just love that she's able to like she knows what we're saying about her. Like she knows
Yeah.
what all the conspiracies are and she is like letting us have it. Almost in with the caption like your English teacher and your
Hmm.
gym teacher. Like yeah, you know the
So
whole
cute.
like he knows how to ball, you know, Aristotle. Like you
Yeah.
are letting us we are fed.
Yeah.
We are fed.
It's amazing. It's so good. Yes. I love it. Yeah, I was shocked when she was on the podcast because she's never done a podcast. She
No,
doesn't do a lot like
just
in the
do
public like
interviews.
that. Yeah. And then she announced the album. I ordered the vinyl right away. And then
I ordered
they
the
were
vinyl.
engaged and I was shocked. Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
so proud of you for ordering that vinyl.
I
I
know, I'm
actually
like
the
crazy.
the thing that I thought was hilarious though is like you ordered the vinyl, and because I
Yeah.
was going to work after that happened.
Hmm.
Like it got announced, you texted me
Yeah.
as I was waking up at 10:30 at night to go to work, saying that you were getting
Hmm.
the vinyl,
Hmm.
and and I just in the picture of you sitting there in there, it said 70-minute wait, and I'm like, are you flipping serious?
Oh yeah, I waited over an hour in
Yeah.
the checkout
And then
line.
I
Hmm.
and then I got a message about an hour later, a little over an hour later, that you had confirmed that you had gotten the vinyl. And I think
Yeah.
I went in the next night and I bought it
Hmm.
because I just was
Yeah.
like, nah, that'll be fun. I'll buy it too. So I went in the next
Yeah.
night and bought it, and I think it took me like 45 seconds.
Yeah, it was right away. Yeah, definitely like overwhelmed the site right away. Yeah. But
So yeah,
it's been a really good summer of pop culture for sure.
Yeah,
It's been not so great of a summer in many other ways, but for pop culture, like Stevie said, we were fed. It was good.
we
There were
were
a
fine.
lot of good moments. Yeah.
is this a new slang thing
Not
I'm
new,
not
but
new?
It's not
it's
new.
slang.
Not new. It's new to me, I guess.
New to you.
New to go.
I did learn this
Oh,
year. Was this
this is
year?
newer than that.
Oh,
This is
this
Yeah.
newer
is?
than
This is
this
newer
that.
than that? Oh, okay.
This is
Well, I
like the
learned this.
newest. This is
Oh,
the newest
Mhm.
thing, I
oh,
feel
okay.
like.
Well,
Or
I learned
Unk.
this.
Kev is Unk.
What does that
Yeah.
mean? Uncle? That makes me think uncle.
I mean,
You're
I
laughing, huh?
guess. It's just like when you have a friend that's older than you, like they're Unk.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
It could be like they're a month older than you, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Well, yeah. I'm a little older than a month older than both of you, so it is what it is.
So you're
But
Unk.
yeah, okay. Sure. Great.
And I'm older than Steve, and Steve makes me feel young a lot. So I appreciate that about you.
Oh, good.
Because
I'm glad.
everyone else, like Casey's older than me, Kev's older than me. I don't talk to anyone else but you, Steve. So I appreciate that about you. Keep me
Anytime.
young.
Don't. Um, I can't tell if you guys make me feel old or young.
A
We
little bit
keep
of
you
both.
young.
You might
Yeah.
keep me young, but I think you make me feel old most of the time.
I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
Yeah.
Does that mean it's time for facts? Do you guys have any other pop
Wait,
culture things that
I
you want to
have
talk
one
about?
question for you guys.
One
So
question. Okay.
we're going into fall now, and
Yes.
then it'll soon be winter. So, what is one intention or goal, whatever word you want to use for the rest of the year, for the rest of 2025? I can't believe we're already talking about something that makes every
wow.
time I say, I can't believe it's so far this year, I feel 90, but I can't believe that we're already like to the fall.
I
It's
know.
It
crazy.
is crazy.
So, like, what's one intention or goal that you guys have?
Um, to be a little selfish, to not be
I
people
like that.
pleasing as much, to do things that are going to make me happy and not necessarily everyone else. And if that means someone is upset, then I should write them a thank you note because that tells me everything I need to know about them and
Yeah.
done with that person.
I love
Okay.
that. That was going to be mine as well. It did
You're
not come from me,
lying.
but no, I'm not lying because
So funny.
I do so much. Casey was like, can you just like tell people no? And I'm like, no. And he's like,
It's so
yes. I'm like,
hard.
okay, yes. So that was also going to be mine is to prioritize myself. I truly don't do that. So that was going to be mine as well. Be more selfish. I like that wording.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Good for
Kev?
both of you. I don't really know. I don't uh I don't do a lot, and like it's a very routine thing. It's been going on for several years, and it's just kind of it's work, this, and then it cycles back, and that's about it. Like it's not a
Well, maybe one thing then would be to get out of that routine. Well, I guess you kind of are. We're going to the Elms in a few
we
weeks.
are
That'll be out of your routine.
we're going to do that. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe yeah, just getting out of the routine, doing a few other things. I guess
I
will
like
be
it.
different.
Yeah.
But just doing some
Do like
different
one other fun
stuff.
thing this year besides the Elms. Because we already scheduled that, so that doesn't count.
I'm going to a wedding. Does that count? Not
No,
Stevie's
like
wedding.
your goal is to schedule something that is
Oh, my
not
goal
already
is
on
to
your
Yeah,
calendar.
schedule
like add
something
something onto
else.
that. Like if you're
Yeah.
going to a wedding, also do something else on that trip or something that's fun, like for yourself.
Okay. Well, I will try to do that then. I will try to schedule something else
Be
fun.
selfish.
Schedule something else fun for me to do the rest of the before the end of the year. Okay.
Yeah,
I can do that.
I like that.
Okay.
So
Um,
we all want to be more selfish. I love it.
Yeah.
sure.
Perfect.
I guess. Sure. We'll go with that. I think that means it's time for facts. Okay, who wants to go first? Do I go
Steve?
first?
Oh,
Steve, you
the
want to go
fun
first?
fact. I'll
Yeah.
go. Okay. So, in the 1982 movie The Poltergeist, in the pool scene where you see dead bodies and skeletons,
Yeah.
those were real.
Nice. That sounds
So if
about
you
right.
next time you're watching The Poltergeist in the pool scene, I don't know if it's like dead bodies, it's just like skeletons, but they're real. They are real skeletons.
Yeah, I will not watch that movie because of that.
So there's rumors, and I don't know how accurate this is. It's probably relatively accurate. That when this is a Disney fact, this is not actually my fun fact. That when they built Pirates of the Caribbean in Disneyland in the '60s, that all the scenes where there are bones, they used actual human bones because they couldn't make fake bones that looked real enough at the time. Now, all of those have been replaced since then because they've come up with technology to do that. But at the time, they didn't, so they used real human bones to make those skeletons. But that's one of the lore from Disneyland. And there is debate over how true it is, but yeah, that doesn't surprise me being from the '80s that they would
Right.
use something real to make it look real because your
All I
props
had.
didn't,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you didn't have the technology to make it look as real. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mine
It's
goes
still crazy though.
mine goes a kind of along the same lines. It's a pop culture about a movie, an old movie. Um, so the first movie to ever change the way that we watched movies in theaters was actually in 1960, the movie Psycho. Before that movie came out, people would buy a ticket and just walk in at any time to the theater because the movies would just play on a loop. Instead of playing like from start to end, you would just buy a ticket, you would just pop in, watch the movie. Didn't really matter when you watched it because you catch the end of it and then watch the beginning. It didn't really matter. So they changed that. Uh, they tried to, with all the big twists in it, though, they made a bunch of um, what does this say here? Confused audience. Yeah, so they did advertising and publicity to make sure that people would like actually come in at the right time and sit down and watch the movie like it was supposed to be seen, like Hitchcock wanted it to be seen. So yeah,
That's really cool. I
and
had no
they
idea people were just going in and being like, oh, 10 minutes left. I'll just watch the ending
yeah,
and then just
Mm-hmm.
fill it. That's
you
insane.
would watch the end and
Yeah.
then you would keep watching till you got to that part again and then you
That
would leave.
ruins every movie.
Yeah. Well, back
Yeah.
then, I guess they didn't consider it to be as big of a deal because there wasn't like the twists and turns that there are in the movies now or like in Psycho. But yeah, they
Hmm.
would refuse to let anyone in if the movie had already started. So
Hmm.
Good. I like it.
Interesting.
yeah, Nick.
Yeah. Um, Mine is about Taylor and Travis. So they're both very charitable. Obviously, they're both very wealthy, but Taylor obviously much, much more so. Um, so she's done a lot. I think we've talked about this before, actually, like a lot of things she's done. paying off student loans, donating millions to tornado, GoFundMe's and things like that, and like providing basically like funding a trust for a pet rescue, like tons of different things. But Travis also has done a lot, um, and it's like noticeable in our local area. So in Kansas City, he's done a lot. So do you remember when there was the shooting last year at the Super Bowl rally for
Yeah.
the Chiefs? He gave like 100,000 to each of those families that were impacted by that. And then recently, so this was actually in the Kansas City Star, which is our local newspaper. He invested 3.3 million to basically buy a really large house and make it into a transitional living facility for homeless children.
Oh.
So I love that. Like, he's not from here. He's, from Cincinnati, but I love that it's not just him too. It's a lot of the Chiefs players, but they put so much into our city while they're here. I just love that. So,
Nice.
but
That's
I
awesome.
especially love that he did it.
Yeah,
That's good.
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, ladies, I think that's it for this week. Steve,
It's been fun. I
it
love
has
having you,
been-
Steve.
Oh, guys.
it's been fun. Thanks for coming on, Steve. We always love having you. And of course, you will know that you're always welcome. Obviously, you were on the show for a year, so.
Get ready for a Secret Lives episode.
Yes.
Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm on standby.
I guess I should direct that towards
Yeah,
Kevin, not you.
I'm not ready, but I'll have to get ready, I guess. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and we'll talk to you next week.
Go Birds!